How's it going, bros? My name is Pewdiepie, and today we're looking at top 10 ways humanity will become extinct. Let's go. Don't mean to be grim or bleak in this video. I'm just genuinely interested, and I want to find out. I remember when I was a kid, I was watching this really popular science program, and I remember that they talked about number 1, the sun exploding. This is a good one because we know it will for sure happen. And I remember in the science program, they said, and that will kill every life on the planet because we're depending on the sun. And I was just freaking out as a little kid. I was like, what? But then he said, don't worry, that won't happen in a long time. And I was like, whew. All right, we're good. We're going to invent space travel before then. Elon Musk will sort us out. It's all good. We'll be fine. So when is the sun going to explode? Well, how much time do we really have? Well, in about 5.5 billion years. And I always find when you hear those kind of enormous numbers, it's hard to visualize. So if you look up a cosmic calendar, I found this really simple one. 1.1 million years ago, humans were like, bruh. 228 million years ago, the dinosaurs. What's the dinosaurs? Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna figure out a way to all die before the sun stops living, alright? Seems pretty naive almost to assume. But hey, let's say it does happen. Let's say we somehow manage to keep living for 5 billion years and we get to witness the sun exploding. I always imagine this being super cool, right? Because you get to see a supernova up close, a sun exploding in the sky. But apparently that's not the case at all. The sun will first expand, becoming a red giant. We'll just die of heat. Lame. Then it will shrink to become a white dwarf, cooling for the next billion years. Here they go. Of course, we'll all be long gone. Yeah, no shit. But still, can you imagine what it would be like? No, we won't get to see it. There you go. With a name like Supernova, you think that a solar explosion would be the most magnificent firework we've ever seen. But in reality, you likely wouldn't see anything. Cool. This one gets 0, okay? I don't like it. Next, ways for humanity to die. Okay, this is a good one. AI. You probably heard already about the threat of AI, robots becoming super intelligent, smarter than humans. They will eventually improve on themselves, have greater intelligence than we'll ever know, and we'll just have to hope that whatever goal they have will align with ours, because otherwise we're screwed. Okay. I know this is a controversial subject for people because there's just no shared idea of what the threat is, when it will be a threat. Some say 100 years, some say it's far in the future, some say it will never even happen. But with the exponential growth of technology, it's safe to say it's an inevitability at this point, unless for some reason we just decide, no, we'll just stay here. I'm happy with the iPhone 11. I don't need an iPhone 12. You know, this vast expansion of technology doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's just stick with iPhone 11 and then that's it. No more iPhones. You know, I don't need to know what better graphics is gonna look like if it means that we're all gonna die one day, alright? Maybe I don't need my robot fridge walking to me, okay? That's a sacrifice I'm willing to take for the sake of humanity. I know some people seem skeptical to the idea that, you know, okay, we invent AI, come on, how is that actually going to be a threat? But if you imagine, I read in Max Teg's Life 3.0, imagine if there's an ant colony where we want to build a factory. We're obviously going to get rid of all the ants because we have a goal that's more important. And the point of having AI would then be to make sure that whatever goal the AI has will not wipe us out during the process. What that is going to be or what it's going to look like, it's hard to predict, but the threat is there, and we can understand that at least. I just find it interesting. How about you? I don't know. I think the coolest thing about it is, at least if we were able to create super intelligent AI, they will sort of become our cosmic children. Okay, if humanity gets extinct, there's no limit really, in the same sense as us carbon beings, what they can accomplish out in the universe. They'll sort of become our footprint on the universe. I think I even read somewhere, that's my source, I think I read somewhere that we're more likely to bump into alien AI than actual carbon or whatever sort of life form, organic life form, or what you will. If we bump into aliens, that's a more probable scenario, based on the same reason that any sort of... This is a bit of a dark video, but anyway, it's kind of cool too. AI wiping us out, I'm gonna rate it a 6, only because we don't know exactly how, and I can't imagine anything cool. Any sort of robot sci-fi movie, I don't know, I never really liked them that much. Number 3, a giant meteor. Now, unlike the sun destroying us, at least we get to see this one, right? That's cool, I want to see that. Here's a question for you. Okay, the meteor is going to strike Earth, right? You know it's going to hit there or there. Do you go there in the middle and just do that? Or do you go to the other side of the Earth to hope that you're safe, right? Which kind of personality are you? Which one are you gonna do? Again, I think I read somewhere. I think it's Stephen Hawking that said that it's true, right? We're way overdue a meteor. Statistically, major asteroid hit on Earth is well overdue, right? Earth is long overdue for a visit from space, not by aliens, but great chunks of rock. So we examined meteors that had hit our Earth and how old they are. And previous meteor impact was traveling about 20 kilometers per second, delivering energy equivalent to 20 to 40 megaton bomb. Such comparatively puny events are relatively common, however. They are happy to remind us. Earth-crossing asteroids of this size are predicted to reach us every 1,600 years or so. Most of them will hit the oceans, but a meteor might slam into a landmass every 6,000 years on average. I mean, just going back to the cosmic calendar as well. Okay, here's the dinosaurs. Somewhere in between they got extinct. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a couple more, okay? But we'll invent space travel by then, okay? Elon Musk will save us. All the billionaires are going to space. I'm sure they're just doing that for fun and for no specific reason at all. What do you billionaires know? Richard Branson, Jeff Bezos, why are you all in space? Huh? We're fucked. We're so fucked. Goddamn billionaires. I will rate an asteroid a little higher though, just because it's cool. I'll give it a 7. 7 out of 10. Next up, supervolcano eruption. Now, they wouldn't be able to wipe us all out, which is already, you know, many minus points. It wouldn't be pleasant. So the biggest concern is obviously the Yellowstone supervolcano, which seems like it could happen at any point, really. No one really knows. The last three big eruptions at Yellowstone were 2.1 million, 1.3 billion, and 630,000 years ago. So any day now, man. Recent study picked up by news media, Yellowstone supervolcano could blow faster than thought, destroy all of mankind. Wait, there's hope? This is Fox News, so take it as you will. We'd likely first see intense seismic activity across the entire park. It would take weeks or months for those earthquakes to break up the rocks before an eruption. Okay. Alright. Oh, damn. America is fucked if that happens. Oh, God. America, you gotta leave, dude. Imagine Yellowstone erupts tomorrow and I get cancelled. Because how insensitive I am. That would be the worst part of that event. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna have to rate this one very low. I would give it a 2 out of 10 just because it would just take out America, which is not good enough, clearly. And honestly, it would be kind of annoying to have Americans that would have migrated everywhere, and I don't want that. Not that I'm against migrate. Okay, moving. Next up, we have a bioengineered pandemic. Let's go. We've already seen what relatively not the nastiest virus can do. So I think it's safe to say if a worse one came out, we'd pretty much be screwed. At least, you know, in the past, okay, sure, they didn't have medicine and treatment and vaccines, but at least, you know, they didn't have air travel, fast trains. We make it so easy for these things to spread all across the earth so quickly. Pandemics have killed more people than wars. Natural pandemics are unlikely to be existential threats. One of the most famous examples is how the introduction of an extra gene in the mouse pox, the mouse version of smallpox, made it far more lethal and able to infect vaccinated individuals. Recent work on bird flu has demonstrated that the contagiousness of a disease can be deliberately boosted. Biotechnology gets better and cheaper, more groups will be able to make diseases worse. Great. Most work on bioweapons have been done by governments looking for something controllable because wiping out humanity is not militarily useful. Oh great! Why thanks. How about you fucking don't? Okay? I'll stick to my iPhone 11 and you guys stop fucking with viruses. Don't do that. Don't do that because who knows? Maybe one person working at a Chinese lab really close to another city that's an outbreak might just... you never know what can happen, right? So basically, we just know we will be able to manufacture... it is theoretically possible, and I mean, technology is the killer, really. That's the main problem here. Or science, I guess. They sort of come hand in hand. I've already seen the demo of this one, and I didn't really like it. I didn't care much for it, so I'm gonna have to rate this one 1. I don't want it. No thanks. Next one is obviously nuclear war, which we all know about. Another great thing we did as a species, you know? What was it, 1945? When the first atom bomb was tested or were used. And that's when we knew, hey, we could actually kill ourselves. This is great. We managed to create something so powerful that it can wipe us all out. Awesome. If you look at the atom bomb from Hiroshima in Japan and Nagasaki, you know, there's an exponential growth here with the size of them. The fucking Tsar bomb. I gotta see this. Hell.
Given a parachute to slow its descent and give the crew more time to escape.
Nice. That's nice of them. Wouldn't want to be that guy.
They did escape, but only just. The
Nice.
plume rose right through the cloud layer and kept on rising. It flattened out when the cloud was 40 miles high.
Sheesh.
The blast wave was still large enough to be measured on its third passage around the world.
Damn.
Because the bomb was detonated 2 miles above the ground, there was very little radioactive fallout.
Okay, that's good.
But the Earth directly below the burst was seared by the intense heat. Rock had been turned to ash. The bomb was 4 times bigger than anything America has ever exploded. Why something so large?
Why not? It's cool. Equivalent of all explosives used in World War II multiplied by 10. Imagine you're some random animal just vibing and then Ivan throws 10. Humans invented the atom bomb, but no mouse would ever build a mousetrap. Albert Einstein. I don't know if that's a real quote, but I quite like it. In a poll of experts at the Global Catastrophic Risk Conference in 2008, the Future of Humanity Institute estimated the probability of complete human extinction by nuclear weapons at 1% within the century. The probability of 1 billion dead at 10%. And probably a million. Sheesh. Okay, let's try it. If it rolls 6-9, humanity will die. Okay, we're good. We're good. I wanted to look up other odds. The odds of a 5 to 10 kilometer wide asteroid that likes of which made the dinosaur go extinct hitting the Earth is almost negligible at 0. Okay. But the thing is, it has happened. Is that a fallacy to assume? I think it's fine. We'll be fine. I'll give this one a 4 out of 10. I feel like I've seen it too much in video games. I don't care. Okay. I think that pretty much sums it up. That wasn't 10, but I can't count, obviously, so it doesn't matter. I think the biggest issue out of all these things is that we're good at solving problems, but we're not good at preventing problems. And generally, as a species, we lack foresight. Clearly, as estimated of the events of the past years. You know, we invented fire, but it took a long time for us to invent the fire extinguisher, putting it that way. And that sort of applies to everything we've ever created. And it's not that weird to assume then that eventually we'll create something that's such a big problem that there wouldn't be enough time to find the solution to fix it. So in reality, we'll probably find some other way to fuck it all up. But until then, subscribe, baby. Like this video. And I'll see you tomorrow. Unless... Roll 6-9. Okay, we're good. See you tomorrow. Brofist.